This is the first part of the IGL video, right? As you can see, I'm taking a page out of Lucid's book, except I'm not doing Google Sheets, okay? I wrote this out while at work because this is like the easiest part of the video, just explaining it. IGL shit. What is it? All right, IGLing, it's the leadership role in Counter-Strike, right? You're basically the dude who's in charge of what goes on. You got the final call. Yeah, you are like the decisive leader strategically, tactically, mid game. Yo, thanks for the follow. And then you bring the strats, like you bring everything to the table early game. You build a system. That's basically what the IGLing role is. The reason I also put this in here too, why I also appeal to the IGL role is because in my opinion, it's like one of the roles with the highest skill ceilings. You can always improve at it because it goes beyond just Counter-Strike. So like just knowing myself, I love grinding, dude. I love just being the best at something. I don't want to be capped. I don't want to be capped as a star rifler. I don't want to be capped as a star opper. There's just so much more you can build onto as an IGL because you could be like you could be a star. You could build up your individual skills in IGL. You can build up your team play, your tactics, your own leadership skills. There's just so much you can build up and just keep being the best. And you stay too. Like IGL roles, like they're consistent. You're not here for 2 years and you're out and you're like no one remembers you. IGL stay around for years, man. So like it's got the highest skill ceiling. It's probably like the safest in terms of like job security, even though this is a fucking whack ass job that has like no almost no job security, bro. You're going pro in a video game. But yeah, that's why I was appealed to IGLing, right? What is it not? A dictator. Because a lot of people when they think that the IGL, they think that they gotta dictate their team, micromanage everybody, and like what you say is always what goes. That's not true, man. That's not how you IGL. Good leaders recognize that they don't know everything because a good leader isn't there to be the best. The good leader is there to bring the best out of everyone in his team. So like just accepting the fact that you don't know everything, not that you don't know anything. The fact that you don't know everything allows you to bring the best out of your teammates because then you get them excited and they're invested because now they want to help bring you up too and bring the team up. It's not just about you, man. If you look at any of our team practices, I'm not the only one bringing up strats. I always ask everyone else if they have input on what they want to add to it or what I say too, because I could be wrong. I could always be wrong, right? What is it not? You're not the only person talking. You're not the only person calling strats. A good IGL recognizes that you need a secondary caller and that you should listen to your players because you can't see everything on the map. You only can see from your POV. Yeah, teach, not micromanage. Exactly. Sounds got it right. You can't be micromanaging. You're not the only person in charge of strats. Like I just said, like other teammates will bring strats and setups to the table. You're not the only person responsible for calling. And then what is it not too? It's not something you can just do for fun. There is so much work involved in IGLing because it's the role with the highest skill ceiling. Like I just said, like there's so much you can improve on. So you don't just come here like, yeah, I'm a IGL. I'm gonna do this for like a couple weeks. No, like you gotta build this shit up, dude. We got what is it? What is it not? When is it? In game and outside the game. Most of your work is actually done outside the game. Although your role is shining during the game. That's like when it's activated in a way. Most of your work is done before the game and before practice. Like you gotta bring strats to the table, demo review for the team, demo review for yourself to steal stuff. Everyone steals it, dude. Just accept it. Everyone steals strats, okay? So we got what is it, what is it not, when is it, why is it? It's because it's essential to have one voice, right? That'll dictate how everyone plays. Because if you got your puggy teams, when everyone's coming up with ideas, everyone's on different pages, and it like you have too many cooks in the kitchen, as Steele would say in his old series. And that's not good. It doesn't lead to like quick motherfucker, bro. Decisiveness. Like you gotta be quick reacting because time is of the essence. You only got what, a minute 55 seconds in a round? You got to be able to quickly react, and the best way to do that is from one voice, and everyone else listens. Also, why you have an IGL because it allows everyone else to focus on their individual skill. Would you rather have everyone focus on the macro portions of the game and strategic and tactics, and then thinking about that and their individual skill, or just one person thinking about that, and then everyone else just focus on their game and just fucking clicking heads, man? Like you just gotta kill. That's all you gotta do is just kill. It frees up their mind so they can focus on their game better. And yeah, you're gonna take a slight decrease in your individual skill, but it's worth it. It's worth it for the team. So you got what is it not, when is it, why is it, who is it? Hopefully you, if you're watching this. Where is it? I don't fucking know. So what are your duties as an IGL? To be the main caller during the games, right? To also build a system that goes beyond just strats and tactics, because that's something that people don't understand. You have a lot of these, what they call NART IGLs that just, they have like 5 strats and 1 default. And that's all they do. That's all they do. But there's a system that goes beyond just strats, like who's responsible for calling timeouts, right? yo, you as a player have this freedom to make plays. You don't. We need you to stay passive. Like you build a system of who knows what they have to do in game, outside the game, right? You got like code words for shit. Yeah, look at see team roles and duties, like scheduler. Lucid talks about this in one of his videos. Scheduler, timeout caller, bomb holder, right? Secondary caller, in-game roles, code words. So like shit you can add just like how like what type of a team they are. Like you just build a system that goes beyond just strats. You what are your duties? You bring strats, set up ideas to be practiced and rehearsed, being decisively a team through games when they're going good or bad. That's your job, man. You gotta be the leader, man. You can't be tilting, you can't be getting mad. You gotta stay focused, whether it's going good or bad. That just rhymes. Spitting bars right now. Don't be getting tilted because everyone else is looking at you for ideas. And if you're getting tilted, they're gonna reflect that, right? Everyone else is just like they will reflect your emotions. And then also you help bring up your inexperienced players, right? That your duties as an IGL. There's probably more. I wrote this out while I was at work. What to expect? Lots of work. It's not easy. You got to write out practice logs. You got to write out a strat book. You got to write demo notes. You got to watch demos with your teammates, tell them what they're doing wrong. Take criticism yourself. Write notes for yourself to improve. You got to improve your calling abilities. You got to improve your strategic mindset for the game. Dude, you probably have to make videos too for your teammates, right? Show them nade lineups. Like there's so much to it. All while doing that, and then also working on your own individual skill too. And then on top of that too, you got to work on your own personality skills because a good leader goes beyond just tactics and strategy. It's like I said in the video before, emotional intelligence, confidence, like all that other good shit. Like there's just so much to it. So it's a lot of work, man. Lots of demo reviewing, lots of prep before practices and matches is. Another thing you gotta expect too is to fail a lot. Bro, you are gonna make so many bad calls before you make good ones. And that's just facts because in order to make good calls, you need that emotional, like you need to make a bad call that like makes you feel like, oh, that sucked. Like, oh, I feel stupid. Like you need that feeling to make you not do that call again. So you got to make a bunch of bad calls in order to make good ones because you understand, you learn through your failures. You got to find a team that also is like willing to give you time and understand that you as an IGL, like you have to grow too. You're gonna make mistakes. So if you're fortunate enough to find a team like that, like my team, bro, you are in for a treat, man. You are in prime growth. You're in a prime growth spot. Another thing to expect too is a slight decrease in your individual skill. It's gonna happen. You got to focus on the macro aspects of the map, the strategy. You got to focus on economy. There's a lot of other stuff going on in your head, so you can't always be focused on crosshair. Dude, it happens so much in game. I'm literally tensed up right now. It happens so much where I'll just be holding an angle and I look at my radar and the motherfucker peeks me right then. Like, oh my God. But it has to be done. What to expect too? To receive and give a lot of criticism. You're gonna get a lot of criticism from your teammates, which is good. It's good. It also depends on how they say it, but it's good for you. You'll learn from them. And also you have to give a lot of criticism because as the caller, you have an idea of what you want done throughout the map. And you could tell someone how they should do it, but they could do it slightly different. And you got to correct them. You got to be like, yo, I didn't really want you to do that. I wasn't, when I said this, I didn't mean it like that. I actually wanted you to do this, this, and this. Like you have to basically show your teammates how you want them to play. In order to do that, you have to tell them when they're doing it wrong, which is not a bad thing. Like they should be able to understand that you're not critiquing them like, oh, you fucking suck. Yada, yada, yada. No, it's not like that. And then also be prepared to deal with a lot of fucking math because the economy. I'm still trying to learn that. If anyone's got tips for economy, I'll tell you my problem right now. Because hopefully, Lucid or Maui Snake, Nart, if you guys see this, please like retweet this or something. Get this to like actual good IGL so you can like tell me how to fix this shit. I struggle with this. Like I can track economy when we're winning and when it's like tied and close. But right when they just start winning, like how do I track them building economy? Like when they just win, like the other team just wins. Like how do you add that up? And then like they win a round and then you kill two. So then like two of them buys for their teammates and then like they lose like what 6,000 because they bought rifles, HEs, and armor. Like so like two of them died and the other three are alive, so they drop for them and then they win the next round, but another three die. So like what's the money at now? Because like two of them died and then three of them died. And then like the next round they fucking lose, but they save. Like how do you add that up when they're just like, what? So yeah, please, if someone's seeing this, retweet this to like some pros. Hopefully Glaive sees this, Blame F, someone like that. Bro, I need tips, man, because I'm making this IGL series, but bro, I'm still learning too. That's what y'all are missing out on. Everyone else who's like they want to keep all their cards close and not leak and teach anyone stuff. This is what you miss out on, bro. Community, because I'm giving to the community. I'm about to receive, bro. You watch, man. I'm about to learn so much from doing this series about telling people what I know. I'm gonna learn so much more too. So that's why I'm doing this, because it's gonna benefit both of us. And every time I learn something new, I'm gonna make a video about it. And y'all are gonna learn too. This is how we fucking revive NA, dude. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. This is the end of the video and probably the end of the stream too, because I'm about to get off, dude. It's 2:20. What am I doing?